What is up, YouTube, and welcome to a brand new video. So I was just about to do a shoot in the studio now, and I thought to myself, why not just record this and show it on YouTube? I want to take this opportunity to explain a very simple concept in studio portrait photography that can really help elevate your work, like take your work from like here to like here. Okay, so some of you might know this already, but this really helps you to get, at least helps you to get more, I'd say, dramatic looking images. Today we're going to be working with just one light. We're using the Godox 8600 BM2. We're using that in an Elinchrom softbox, and I'll try to stick to one light and just show you exactly what we're doing. We're going to be shooting Wendo today, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's do this. Okay, so what we're discussing today, and it is extremely important, is how far away you put your light from your subject. It determines a lot. If you don't know about the inverse square law, I'm not really going to explain it in this video, but the general concept is that the closer you bring your light to your subject, the faster the light falls off, and the further away you take your light from your subject, the slower the light falls off around your subject anyways. And that can lead to dramatically different results, which I'll show you now. So I'll do two different setups, one with my light far away from Wendo there, and I'll do a second setup where I bring my lights really close up, which is the way I like it. So between those two setups, we'll see the exact differences and we can tell which one we prefer. Okay, so first things first, I'm shooting on my Nikon Z9 with the 85mm 1.2, and I have an ND filter on here. Now I have this ND filter on because I want to shoot 1.2. As you can see in my studio, we have a lot of natural light coming in. It is not possible for me to set this camera to kill up all of these natural lights without it affecting my picture. So I have an ND filter here. It's a graduated one. I've set it to the maximum setting, so it allows me to shoot on 1.2. Now your question would be, why not just do this in HSS? I could if I wanted to, but I mean, I have an ND filter, so why not just try this instead? Also, HSS might strain my lights, and I'll have longer time between recycles, and I really don't want that. So let's try the ND filter out. Beautiful. So we're getting really amazing, beautiful lights coming out from this modifier to my far right. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can see how it is cleaning out the images really nice. We have a very clean look from right to left, and also the background is getting a decent amount of light as well. So when you just look at me a bit more, so you can turn this way a bit. Yes, move your body, turn your body this way. Oh, stunning. Yeah, I think you should put your hands down. Yeah, perfect. When to smile. Beautiful. We have that. Okay, so what we're going to do next is to move this our modifier, move it really close to her. So I'm going to do the opposite of what I did before. Remember, the first setup, the modifier was pretty far from her. Now we're going to move it in tight and see the immediate difference that creates with our images. By the way, I am shooting this at 1/200 of a second, f2.8 and ISO 64, and my 8600 BM2 here is on 1/8 of a second, or actually 1/8 power. So we have moved our lights really close to our subject now compared to how it was like before. And I'm just going to take a shot now to see the difference. Since we have just taken our lights really close, if we stay at the same settings, then it's going to be overexposed. So I'll just take one picture to show that. So we have an overexposed image, so I'll have to compensate and reduce the power of my lights. I think I'll just go 2 stops and go to 1/32. Okay, so we're on 1/32 now, and it's still too small. So I'm going to go to 1/16, and this is where we're at now. So when you just look here again, no, still your body facing here, but then your face, turn your face that way. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, so just bringing our light closer, immediately you can see that it elevates the image and it changes it dramatically. So putting the two images side by side, you can see that one everywhere is really bright and there's no real drama in the picture, whereas in the second image, you can see clearly that the background is a bit darker, there's more separation, and the image looks a lot more artistic already. That's just a simple key difference you can get by moving your light closer to your subject. So I'll just go ahead and take a few more shots and actually try and nail the shoot. All right, so now I'm just going to try and finish this off by adding one more thing, and that's me adding a reflector, a bounce card to the other side, just to fill up some of those shadows. And this is also using only one light. I'm really resisting the temptation to add a hair light or add anything else. So for people that have only one light, this is a very amazing technique you can use. If you have a decently sized softbox, it doesn't have to be the Elinchrome. You could just bring it close to your subject like this and make it work. By the way, this setup is mostly for, half waist to the top kind of shots. If you were working with a full portrait, you might get dark legs because of the fall off, so this might not necessarily work. I would do another video to show you how to kind of cheat and get, the fall off and also get your legs lit in your photos. So let's just add the bounce card and we can finish up this session. Okay, you can move in closer a bit. All right, so our bounce card here is just a V-flat from V-flat world that has been turned into 4 pieces. Anything white would do, or a reflector would also do. Perfect. Am I doing? Beautiful. Perfect. All right, so let's do something where you face there a bit. Okay. Perfect. And so don't worry, just lean forward this way. Like you're leaning this way. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. Then take this hand back a bit. Yeah. Okay. Turn your face. Don't worry, turn your face to look at the lights. Yeah, perfect. Hold on. So look to the light. Yeah. Alright, so in conclusion, you can take a look at the image on the left and that on the right and see the difference between moving your light about 1 or 2 feet closer to your subject. You see how it really enhances your work and makes it look a lot better. Hope you've learned something from today's video. Please ask questions in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We hit 10K already and the next milestone is 20K. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.